Hey, yo, it's Davo. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to go over the 25th KOO dev notes of October 27th. Shout out to the GRANDCROSS database for actually translating this. Let's get into it. Before we realized it was already the second half of October and 2020 is almost coming to an end in 2 months. It seems that it was just yesterday that we were preparing for the New Year's update at the beginning of the year. We look back on how much we implemented the promised content at the start of the game in 2019. How much effort we have put into the how much effort we have put into implement feedback we have gotten through the players. Okay, we feel that our efforts and communications were insufficient and we can be worked on. Oh, okay. So we want to streamline communication basically. In dev notes, we will now be telling you what we have planned for the future updates, but we'll fill you in the direction of the future updates, which aims to prioritize reflected feedback that we've gotten from players. Number 1, regarding the acquisition of equipment and enhancement. So this is okay. This sounds interesting. The GRANDCROSS, in addition to character levels, you can further raise the stats of characters by powering up equipment. We believe that many players are burdened with enhancing equipment. Okay. In particular, since the equipment enhancement materials are distributed through different content, right? It has to be obtained. Wait. It is hard to obtain certain items that you want to get, and thus making the equipment enhancement process stagnant. Okay, yeah, it is slow actually upgrading equipment, but if you like save your blue crystals, that's what I do, but it is slow. I get what they're saying though. We have tried to continuously provide players with the materials needed via different events rewards. However, materials needed differ from players to player, therefore fundamental improvements to this will be necessary to tackle the problem. As for what we would like to do in the future, we'd want to make it easier to obtain the equipment you want. Oh, okay, that's cool. And obtain the enhancement materials first. We have this. I mean, I feel like I was doing pretty good with the like OC step up banners. You get like, you know, people summon on those, right? And they get the gearing enhancement materials, right? We have decided that future equipment related quality of life updates will be focused on reducing the burden of obtaining the equipment and enhancement materials so that you can focus on collecting and training the character. Okay, firstly, we would like to change it in a way so you'll be able to use anvils to reroll base stats of equipment. That's awesome. Thank you, bro. Now I can reroll like terrible gear I used to have. I was just thinking about this the other day too. This will hopefully reduce the burden of trying to get a better stat on equipment. Then we will also like to have it so and you will be able to obtain your desired piece of equipment via existing content rewards and equipment. Oh, okay. That's already partially enhanced. You'll also be able to obtain enhancement material in Fort Solgris, right? And battle event in the future. This part is closely related to the purpose of future content improvement, which I will touch on later. Okay. Contents play Davo can't read. Contents play efficiency and convenience. We plan to completely overhaul Fort Solgris, which is an existing source of characters training materials. During release, Fort Solgris, or the gold event, whatever, was supposed to be the content to facilitate growth. However, the value of material drops have deteriorated over time as the service continues. We plan to combine all the dungeons, all of them? Okay. Which are, so it's no more, it's not split into money chests, XP pots, and what else? I don't know, books, right? Which are currently divided according to the reward type into one single dungeon where you can earn all of the rewards at once. This way it will be more AP efficient. All right, cool. In addition, we also plan to add rewards to the dungeon so that you can earn equipment enhancement materials. That's cool. Battle events that are currently having low play rate will also be modified in a way such that you will be able to obtain equipment in a fixed manner. That's cool. The battle event stages will use other consumables to open, and you will repeatedly farm it for a certain amount of times. It will be presented as a separate dungeon. Okay. So it's gonna be one tab now? We're also planning to change Training Grotto, which was reported to be inconvenient, and we received, yeah, it is inconvenient. It will be improved to be something that's fun to fight and allows training at the same time instead of essential content that you were forced to play. All right, bro. Quality of life updates coming. The improvements to Training Grotto will be done after the updates to Fort Solgris and Battle Event. So Fort Solgris and Battle Event getting an update, quality of life update soon. Number 3, expansion of content participation. Knighthood boss battles is a content that requires players to strategize the teams and beat the boss and obtain high scores to earn rewards. However, players who have not joined any knighthoods will not be able to participate in the content. Okay, that's fair. But you just got to be in a knighthood. We are presenting content to all players that will be able to enjoy regardless of whether the player has joined a knighthood. As a solution to this problem, the dev team has tried to provide players with more GSSR tickets and giving Super Awakening coins whenever possible. In addition, the seasonal rules will remain the same, and you can also fight the non-seasonal bosses. The newly expanded knighthood boss will also allow you to acquire your desired set of equipment. Oh, okay. Please look forward to that. All right. We're also taking players' opinion into consideration and plan to expand the participation limit of Knighthood War. Okay. New and returning player level up support. I mean, I don't know anything about this because, I stay playing JP, but if you're new or returning, maybe you can tell me about this like in the comments if you just came back or something. As the content increases, new and returning players might have trouble to keep up. Therefore, capping the fun and satisfaction from gameplay, since only limited content can be played. In addition, providing level up support via events, we also plan to provide opportunities to obtain already trained characters on banners, okay, to help to reduce the burden of training on the players. Furthermore, we also plan to adjust the difficulty of main story chapters. Adjust? Oh, so when they come back, it could be a little easier. That's kind of unfair. Which has been getting more and more difficult to allow players to enjoy the story. Also, a reward for clearing the main chapter, we will add in characters that will be necessary for content to play so that the new and returning players can also enjoy the game. For players who have already cleared the chapter, we will give them additional rewards planned. So GSSR tickets, maybe? I don't know, who knows? So I like this for new players. They lift the load and everything, makes it a little bit easier. All right, we got one more part and then we can get up out of here. Improvement to Brawl. Brawl was a newly added PvP content, but there were many irrational points to the rule. We have gathered many feedback and are working on the improvements. Firstly, the attackable list of opponents will be refreshed automatically, so you will not encounter the problem of attacking opponents who have much higher rank than you. We also plan to introduce a purchasable ticket, so basically you can redo it like stamina or whatnot. We're also developing AI that also allows direct player customization. We hope that this feature will lead to more interesting brawl matches. The AI function is aimed to be released at the end of 2020. Okay, in this dev notes, we have introduced new various content improvement plans that is scheduled to be at the end of 2020. Compared to the opinions voiced by the players, we still think that these are insufficient. Bro, they know they're not done, but we will definitely try our best to continue to provide better content and listen to players' feedback. We look back on how much did we implement the promised content at the start of the game in 2019 and how much effort we have put into the implementation. Basically, we have gotten through the players, the feedback they got through the players, right? We will feel that our efforts in communications were insufficient and can be worked on. Oh, so there's more live streams, maybe? The next the next dev notes will be on new content that we have been preparing in the direction of the game systems. We seek your continued support, bro. You got my support. Thank you. All right. Shout out to the GRANDCROSS database. Shout out to Netmarble. Shout out to the dev team for actually, bringing out these dev notes to let us know what direction the game is going. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. All right. Peace.